Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video. Today's video is going to be a Danni Gives Advice video. I'm going to read the email straight from my phone. If I'm reading crazy, please bear with me because my phone is cracked, like the screen is really cracked. So I'm going to get right on into the email. It says, "Hey girl, thanks for reading my email. I met this dude on the Sugar Daddy website. I'm not going to say the name of the website because it's no free promo over here. We were talking for about a month before we actually met in real life because he was out of the country on business, or so he says. I have been trying to low-key find a sugar daddy for years, I have been low-key trying to find a sugar daddy for years with no luck. So when he wrote me on the website, offered me a high allowance, I jumped on the opportunity to see what was up with him and see if he was the real deal. So when he asked me for my bank account information and started wiring me money, I didn't hesitate to give him my account number. But I would notice like the amounts were different than what he said he was going to put in there. But I didn't really sweat it too much because I do spend a lot, so it could just be from pending charges and it cleared the account when he put the money in. So when we finally met up in real life, when he got back to Miami, he was ugly AF. Missing teeth, and basically everything he told me was a lie. He was basically catfishing me because the pictures he sent me didn't look anything like what he did in person. He was sending me $500 a week, so I wasn't even stressed out about how he looked at first. I tried several times to FaceTime him, but he always said he didn't have any good reception or any connection. And I kind of believe him because you know the U.S. have the best of everything. After dinner, he offered to drive me home. We had great conversations at dinner. We talked about allowance and the expectations. When he asked to drive me home, I said, no, I'll just take a Lyft, because I took a Lyft to the date because I knew I'd probably be drinking. And I didn't want to drink and drive. And I didn't want him to know where I live in order for him to pick me up for the date. But he kept insisting on taking me home, so I finally agreed. So I told him which way to turn when we got out of the restaurant, and he turned the opposite way. It was no big deal, so maybe it was a U-turn in the middle of the road and we couldn't get over it. But I was kind of like tipsy or whatever, so I wasn't really thinking. But after we continued to drive and I told him that my house was the other way, he kept going and pretended like he couldn't hear me. And I like literally started yelling at him, asking him like, why are you taking me this way instead of taking me back home? And I kept asking him what he was doing, and he just kept ignoring me. So I began to panic, like trying to figure out how I was going to get out of that car. So at the next red light, I just jumped out the car, leaving my shoes in the car. I still had my purse and keys in my hand. And I took my shoes off in the car because I was wearing heels. And I ran full speed into this restaurant and called another Lyft. Well, I requested a Lyft from my phone and I went home. And I was walking barefoot on South Beach. This is one of the most terrifying things that ever happened to me in my life. I made it home safely. My question is, should I keep talking to him and just using him for the money? He did call and apologize. He said he just wanted to spend more time with me. What should I do? Girl, this man almost kidnapped you and you still asking what you should do? Of course you should end things with him. Like, he was trying to kidnap you on the first date and never gave your account information to anybody, especially anybody overseas, because it could be a scam. Like once you give out your account number and all that stuff, they could literally drain money from your account. So maybe the fluctuation that you saw in your account was actually your real money being taken out of your account, and you won't never know it until about 3-4 weeks later when the bank catches it, and then you'll be on the hook for all that extra money that was taken out of the account. Like that's just was so stupid. If you're gonna do that, then just create a whole nother account, I guess, at another bank or like a small time bank, and give them that account and have it wired there. And also, this man literally lied to you. Like he literally catfished you, and you're still sitting there on the date wondering if you should stay just to get the money. which is really crazy because this man is like literally almost kidnapped you, had you in his car, drunk and tipsy. Who knows, he could have like put a date rape drug in your drink or something like that, because what if you wouldn't have remembered anything that was going on? Like, at least you had enough sense to realize that this was a bad situation and you actually got out. Like, this sugar daddy culture is like getting really out of hand. Like, their common sense is going out of the window. And $500 a week, yeah, that was okay money for not meeting up. So what was this high allowance that he promised you? Because you never stayed in the email the actual money that he promised you, like when you guys met up, and what you wanted, what he expected out of you. Your best bet is, if you're really hell-bent on finding a sugar daddy, to just go back on the website or go on a different website and try to find somebody that's legit and is in the country. It's really skeptical of all the people that the scam sugar daddies are always claiming to be out of state or out of the country, because I really heard like a lot of like crazy stories like on the internet and on different websites and stuff about all these scams and stuff that's the women think they're actually getting a sugar daddy when they're basically getting scammed and giving him money when they've been like drained in their accounts or like stole their checkbooks, stole their credit cards, and like maxed them out and stuff. So you guys have to be really careful with that kind of stuff. And if you hell-bent on money like that, get a second job. I don't know if you actually work. You never say if you actually worked or not. But get a job or get a second job. Everybody's, even if you want like a restaurant job, they're always hiring. Get that kind of job until you're able to find like one job that you really, really like. Or one job that, or like a partner that you really love that actually takes care of you, and it won't be like a sugar daddy relationship. But that was my advice, so you can take it or you can leave it. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. If you like these type of videos, you can leave a comment down below as well to the question that the girl asked me. That was a really long email compared to the others. Buy my ebook Football Wags off of Amazon Kindle for 99 cents. Kindle Unlimited, you get to read both parts for free. Also, don't forget to subscribe. All my social media links are down below. All my affiliate discount links are down below as well. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. More videos coming this week. Bye.